I didn't know you had that, Sanjay. Yeah, you really did surprise me.
Well, we're here.
Yeah.
We're here.
We've been doing this a little while now, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Go on.
Okay. So we're ready. Thank you so much, first of all, for agreeing to really open up and allow yourself to be with everybody. And I know that from tonight, many people will understand you more and understand themselves better, understand a loved one better, and be able to do something different after this evening. What was it like growing up as a child for you?
A kid that's grown up, single parent, and my mum, because my dad left when I was 2, and it was me and my sister, June, just 1 year younger than me, was difficult. But as a child, you don't realise that. So it's funny because growing up as at the 5, 6 years old, I already knew what I wanted to be, and I was a professional footballer. But when you're talking to a Caribbean woman and telling her, yeah, mummy, I know I want to be a professional footballer, and she says it, that's what you think. That's difficult itself to her, yeah? So you know what you're up against. So she didn't see football as a career. But I was good.
Yeah.
And it was one of those things that the net was, for us, growing back then, that I had something that I was good at, something I loved. It was sports, and football happened to be that.
Actually, like for you, in the late 60s growing up, but any time actually growing up without a father?
You didn't realise too much because you was being looked after from family members. Remember this, that there was 5 families in the house that lived in the house, and we lived in a room. And like my mum shared the room with my sister, and I had a little bunk bed. It was a case of then that your mum had to do those shifts from 7 in the night, 7 in the morning, or sometimes 7 in the morning. So, and we literally, just for our safety, lock the door. Now you're talking about lock a door of a bedroom with 2 kids in it.
How old are you at this time?
Oh man.
As in your book, you say that at a very early age, you learn to keep emotions completely hidden. And I was going to ask you, where did you learn that mode of behaviour from, to keep your emotions hidden?
That was Caribbean culture, I say, and for my mum, it was one of those things that she told us, if you have any trouble, it stays here in the room. It stays in the house, the 4 walls. Nothing, don't share nothing with nobody. It don't explain nothing to anybody. It stays here in the house. Now, as a kid, I couldn't understand that. But as a kid, I was frightened of my mum. So therefore, I'd listen to that. I wouldn't share that with anybody. So when anybody asked me, you all right, Paul? I said, yeah. And I wasn't. But because she told me not to say nothing. So by that meant everything was boiling up inside of me. I kept inside, and I wasn't able to express it.
You also say that you also spent a lot of time, I use the word isolation, but you felt that you was on your own, you was in your room a lot, you was alone a lot, you weren't expressing yourself. What type of impact did that have on you?
It meant a lot, really, because for me, not opening up, I didn't have a brother, older brother, younger brother that I could talk to. Dad wasn't there. Mum was very hard, don't get me wrong, I love her to death, but she was very hard, disciplined. And it was when you're sent to your room, it's like, wow, what is it? You start talking to yourself. So I could have felt that kind of time at that age, and we're talking about 10, 11, I could have been going through a little depression then, to be honest. You're not realising it, because every situation, our mum kept us inside most of the time. We didn't kind of go outside and play with the rest of the kids. It was, I don't know, a safety curve for her, knowing where we was, but she just kept us inside. So therefore, we found life a bit later.